Here we go again. Alright, so I'm going to take apart the headlight, and what I have here is a Phillips head screwdriver, a MORIMOTO seal splitter that I bought online, and a heat gun. First you're going to have to take apart by removing this screw here, 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 and then you have to undo these clips by just prying them back. I usually wait until I soften up the glue and this plastic is more flexible. And what I do is I heat around here first, undo the clips, pull it back using the seal splitter, and then work my way around the headlight, going from this end to that end. So I just opened this headlight. I kind of rushed it and I messed up this clip right here. It's kind of deformed, but that's okay. If you're doing this at home, just remember to use even heat and even pressure and take your time. And disassembling this headlight is actually pretty straightforward. You just keep undoing the first screws you can see, which is there, over there, over there. Then you just keep taking stuff off, and eventually you can get up to this part, and then you can take that off. So now that I got everything disassembled, this was the original projector. It's a low beam only, because you can tell there's no solenoid here that moves down the shield for the high beam. And this is my customized EVOX-R. See the solenoid here, allows for high beam. And I already painted this. I painted it black here, here, and then the shield, the cutoff shield, orange metallic with metal cast paint. That way you can have a passive demon eye. Not sure how well it'll show on camera. There you go. So it's the same as the old one, the one currently on my car. but mine came riveted together. That's why you see a bunch of screws and holes, because I had to drill the rivets out in order to take apart the projector. And then you just paint it whatever color you want, really. And then to put it back here in the original projector housing, you can see that it fits in quite easily. It's just a direct replacement. All 4 holes line up again, right here, here, and on the other side, here, and here. So that's why this is probably one of the easiest retrofits you can do. And since I painted this lens holder black this time, you won't see a silver ring from outside the headlight like on my old set. Also done for this one, I'm going to black this shroud out, and then the high beam I'm going to black this part out. But with the high beam itself, it's going to be painted with metal cast yellow for a yellow high beam. And I'm not doing the orange accents in there again because I don't have orange paint. But I am going to put halos in, which will be placed right about there. And the halos will be the amber color. And the halos do come with drivers so that you can use them for your DRLs or turn signal. So right now I have, here's the power wire for the white LED mode. I'm just putting in a heat shrink because I'm not going to be using that. The orange is already connected to some connector that uses like a tap connector. This just goes around the wire. You close it and you put this in like that. Usually you run that to your turn signal. That way when your turn signal activates, your halo will become amber. And then this is the ground. I just put one of these terminal connectors on. I use some pliers and I just squeeze them on. It's pretty tight. And then I'm going to use the heat shrink to cover up the end like that. And then I'm going to probably just screw this in between some washers on the back of the headlight housing. So let's get painting. Alright, so I made a notch for the halo right here, and I drilled tiny holes for the wires to hold the halos. Now for paint, I'm going to use black engine paint, metal cast orange, and metal cast yellow, and they're all from Duplicolor. There's one last step. Marked off the high beam where I'm going to paint it black and the rest of it is going to be yellow. Same with the other side. So it's going to look exactly like my previous headlight. You can see over there where it's black and then the rest of the high beam is chrome. I think it looks better this way, and I know a lot of people black out the high beam, but In my case, I want to use the high beam, so I'm going to leave it.